Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, and we're about to open this. And by the way, because I have the OBS pickup on decibels quite low, the music is the sound effects are quite a bit louder for me than they are for you. I have had complaints about not being able to hear me over things, so it's going to be this way for a bit. Anyway. Oh, we get a new chapter page called Suspicions of Conspiracy. Only takes 5 points to summon Park to talk to Ulyaoth.
Thy presence is long missed, my liege.
The universe is a yawning chasm, filled with emptiness and the puerile meanderings of sentience. Why should you deserve special consideration within it, Augustus, above all else?
I am your servant, my lord. As always, that and nothing more.
Yes, that and nothing more. What revelations do you bring me?
My meditations reveal a flaw in our plan.
Our plan, Augustus? Mantarok is a shadow ebbing in the light of our glory. It and the others are slow, weak, bound by the realm of the universe. Unable to unite to fight a common foe, they will fall one by one. Unfortunately, this is beyond your understanding. The binding of Mantarok will seal their fate as its power over us is diminished. Such an irony that the Keeper itself be imprisoned within the walls of its own magic.
But what of its essence? Is that not the core of its remaining power?
Upon my seeping into the corporeal world, I will be the dominant over all, Mantarok included. Your worries are unfounded. You must turn your attention to Charlemagne the Frank. His continued presence within the world is far more serious to our cause.
As you wish, master. He will be dead before the week is out.
Okay, so Ulyaoth is very full of himself. I haven't gotten far into it. I think this is the only cutscene of his I've seen so far. He pretty much controls everything. He doesn't give Pius pretty much any room to do anything. Chattur'gha, on the other hand, is like, meh, we're going to do it. We're fine. And all the scheming is done by Pius. And with Zelotov, it's kind of more mutual thing. They're cooperating. Zelotov is like, well, you can't get to my level, but I do respect you for what you are. Also, I think you're going to betray me, and I'm going to tell you this. That kind of thing. Because, well, she's a little bit out of her head, such as it is. However, and this is probably owing to the fact it was on the GameCube and there was limited space, the actual plots are the same regardless. If this were redone today, like for a PC game, it would be very cool if, like, the Chattur'gha story is a different set of locations than the Ulyaoth and the what do you call it, Zelotov. That would have been really cool. But anyway, we have a thing to read.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire was at the height of its power.
Notice it says 814 AD. This is before Elia's story. At least as we understand time.
Imperatorum nostrum, carolum magnum francum. Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only, at once.
Now, from what I've heard people say, or like in the wikis and such, he apparently doesn't trust the monks, and so he's checking this out because he suspects them of something. But they don't ever really say that in the game, and you start to wonder, like, he's just looking out being peevish.
Spell?
and then discovers the
I'm
conspiracy
bewitched.
because he's nosy.
And for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Just to note, it's more like what will become of you because you've discharged the spell into yourself. Hopefully it will no longer be a threat to Charlemagne. Okay, so after Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs that Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber. Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed on sacred ground. The monk seems subdued, perhaps out of respect, or perhaps out of fear. And we hear the monks chatting in the background. As we get close here, muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked, and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain audience with Charlemagne. I don't know if it's loud enough for you to hear with me turning down the uptake on OBS, but there's like echoing, there's like muffled voices in there, like they say. Okay. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for a wavering in faith. Perhaps not. The monk cordially greets Anthony, however he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. I think at one point this was an actual church. The monk informs Anthony that the order is waiting the arrival of the bishop so that the funeral rites may begin. There's much grieving to do, since this is not the only recent death among the order. Huh, the chanting... Oh, there it goes. We're gonna go up here. Oh, what's this? This is weird. Lots of screaming. Being looking a little bit shocked. Pius Augustus. Oh, but this statue's destroyed. Was Pius supposed to be here as well? Elia. Hey, it's Elia. Wait a minute, Elia's not even born yet. It's 11... She's in 1150, so she's born around like 1130 or 1135 or something. 1130. She dies in 1150. There's all these empty spots. Huh. And the floor is a bunch of screaming faces. And that hand, cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand, lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin, intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should we claim it? We're going to have to. And we get a barrage of the things that came before, and we continue going upstairs as if nothing happened. Like, well, that was funny. Okay. Nope, we don't want to punch him. The monk is hard at work and does not wish to be disturbed, especially not by you punching him. Somewhat addled by Anthony's distraction, the monk kindly requests to be left alone. Bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly on a set of shelves. Books of a religious nature that sit beneath a skein of dust, as if no one has touched them. This is the same. This has no detail. And then there's this glowy thing over here. A blue urn rests upon the shelf. It has something in it. Let's use it like we did with the message tube. Well, first let's check it. Has been glazed with a rich cobalt blue shellac, instilling with otherworldly spectral character. It has a strange sigil on its side. We're going to use it. Oh. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself into fragments as it hits the floor. Picked up a broken blue urn. A magical rune. Runes are the key elements in creating spells. Yep. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. We get a spell list, convenient quick spell. This is where you make new spells, which you don't need to do if you find the scroll. This is where you have your collection of runes, and we're quick spells, so that's where it is. And we don't have enough to make a spell because you need at least 3 pieces, and you need a circle with at least 3 points on it. You know, like that one there. like a bronze or metal circle of some type. But we've done what we can. So we're gonna go here. Should we open the casket made from unfinished wood is not properly sealed? We could be opening it. Yes, we're opening it.
Oh my god, what is
Lord,
it?
this devil's work. We should get out of here.
You
And all
have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him. Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Acquired a Scaramax. Okay. And everybody leaves. All the monks are gone. And broken into many fragments. Can it perhaps it can be repaired? Peering inside the casket, Anthony sees the body of a monk. His raiment is that of his order, stained with blood that has seeped from many grievous wounds. It is truly a disturbing sight. Okay, I think those were like... Oh, yeah, if we get close... The meeting is still going on. I don't know if it's loud enough for you to hear, but... Yeah, if you get close to that... There's a lot of little bits of detail to this game that are just amazing. Oh no, what's happening? Hey, Anthony, you're looking a little gray there. That can't be good. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself, oddly pristine on the dusty shelf. It doesn't quite belong. Let's move it. And there's a click. Okay. Ah, this one holds something we need. Why is it a Zelotov zombie? We can't go anywhere until we're going to have to finish that one off. Okay, because we need that rune. We now have 2 runes. I'm going to leave you up. It's probably a mistake. Yeah, you know what? There we go. Oh, too late. Oh yeah, the walls get in the way. I told you that was an issue. And he's gonna... There we go. Okay, took enough. Cool. Okay, we're going to grab that torch. We're going to use that torch because it lets us do this. The Mantarek zombies and the Zelotov zombies will fall to that. The other zombies won't because they don't have, like, they're not flammable. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. That's completely optional. Also, we can't finish them off, so we can't get sanity back from them. Green urn piece. And we can mix these. Whoops. Mix these to make a broken green urn, or 2/3 of one. 2/3 of a broken green urn. Fragments of a broken urn pieced together to form a crude whole. Deep cracks mar its surface, and while it is almost complete, it is far from waterproof. Perhaps it can be repaired somehow, like the other one we broke. Oh, that's zombies dying, because they finally burned to death. Okay. Oh. This tells you... So, let me show you here. Like, we don't know what this one is. We don't know what this one is because we haven't had their we don't have this one, but when we find it, we will know what it is. Okay. Case in point. Magomor. We can use runes we don't know, by the way. Yep. Oh no, you're looking worse. Okay. Oh shoot, you're gonna... You heard him enough that he's going to go boom. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Examine this. An aged tapestry hangs on the wall. It is soiled from the dank atmosphere of the room and the corruption about it. Now, oh, Codex. We now know about Chaturga. We have 3 runes. We can actually... Oh... You know what we don't have that I forgot to get? I'm going to have to go run back to get right now. Remember I said there was that circle? We can't progress without it. You're looking really hunched over now, not really running as cleanly as you used to. Okay. Circle of Power. Describe the amount of power this spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. You need at least 3 to make a spell. Oops. It's not going to be the same one twice until later. And the one that can be repeated is only a very specific one. So, I'm going to show you what the spell list looks like. It's called spell number 1. Because we haven't found the scroll that describes what it is yet. So you can make the spell, but it won't tell you what the spell is until you find the scroll. You can experiment with it like I'm going to do right now. The item has been repaired. Magic meter represents a character's magical energy. When a spell is cast, the level will get lower. The meter regenerates whenever the character's in motion. His sanity is better than Elia's. His health is better than Elia's. We don't know about magic because we never got to see Elia's magic meter. Because she didn't learn magic. So, as a note, you pick the spell, how powerful you want it to be, and then what its alignment is. Right now we only have the one alignment, and that's Chaturga. I'm going to do this. We saw that happen elsewhere, and look, it's a door. Red urn. It's a filled red urn. So, we're going to do disturbing rendition of a monstrous devil. It is contorted into what appears to be a fountain. What sickly liquid is this draining into the pool, trickling from a scum-encrusted spout? So we're going to go over here. We're going to use not that one. Use this one. Dunking the urn into foul-smelling fountain, it becomes filled up to the brim with rank fluid. It is a lot heavier now, rife with fetor. And Same. Whenever you get a new item, it gets put to the top. And technically, that is a new item because it was a pot before. Now it's a fill pot. We're going to do this. And now that's a new weapon. Now we're going to really see what I was talking about hallways getting in the way. Because wild swing is not a thing we can do. We have to do overhead swings with this weapon. In this hallway. Because we cannot do swiping as either. Oh, he's going to limp through to there. Now, red enchantment still is good against blue creatures, but green is supposedly better. Yep, we now don't have scroll number 1. We now have enchant item, which it wants us to assign. We don't have to. Okay. Oh, I did anyway. So, there we go. We're going to check. Torn scroll illustrated with geometric symbol is coming with a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp." This is the nature of the enchantment item magic. So it is a repair thing. Also, we picked up a codex, so we now know what all 3 of our runes are. Also note, again, without an alignment, the runes are yellow. It is the alignment that gives them color. He's limping. I don't think his health is not that bad. We can't open that. Over here, unspeakable nature. Language is unutterable except by monsters and corrupted humans. Oh, there's an iron plate on the floor. It's carved with 3 curious circles. I am running fast because I have something I need to do in about 10 minutes. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. That slides open. And we're going to recast this on this. And we're going through here. Was he getting smaller? No, we would have had a...
You have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts, I promise a quick and merciful death.
Hi, Bishop. The Bishop is some kind of zombie. The good thing about wide swings is you can hit multiple targets. Oh no, they're going to explode and I am... Okay. Oh no, he is a zombie. Okay. I still have sanity. I still have a fair amount of he is... Okay. Got his key. Finish off the I guess he's more than a zombie because he was intelligent. Oh. Here comes our curse. We are not looking so good. No, I didn't want to go in there. Okay. Ow. Overhead shots only. Okay. Wild swings also don't do as much damage. Uh-oh. My volume is going down on my TV. But I don't have a TV. That is a sanity effect. Okay, there we go. New creature. It's a trapper. It traps you by putting you in this place. Pretty simple. You can't cast magic here. You go on the portals to go out. Sprawls in every direction. Whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast. Strange phenomena happen. Red. But you can recover your magic, your sanity, or your health here. Okay, which I want to. They don't let you cast magic because otherwise you would just go over to where the blue thing is and just keep refilling on magic over and over. I should really use the Scammerax. Trappers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. If Anthony can sneak past them, they won't be trouble. So we're gonna sneak, sneak, sneak. We could go through there to get our sanity all back, but I'm just gonna sneak on out. Damn it. There you go. One shot. At least when there's no walls in the way. We're going to get our little bit of our sanity back. Very little bit of our sanity back. Got all of our health too. Go in here. Ambles around nervously, as if half expecting the demonic bishop to return at any moment. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, well, the zombie curse is getting worse. And yep, we are kind of very zombie now. Okay. For no particular reason, I'm re-upping the enchantment on the sword. Welcome to the third type of monster, horrors. What you want to do here is cut off the heads. Apparently, Uliath horrors are the weakest of the three kinds. They drain magic. And they don't have much health. Die your gelatinous self. Now we can leave. And ow. Oh, you're really like moving like a zombie now too. See? Yeah, you're starting to lose yourself. Oh. Oh, right. Overhead. I really do like the fact that... Oh, it was too late for that one. Oh, we have the Bishop's Key. We can go talk to... Oh, did I just randomly attack? We can go warn Charlemagne now.
You
All these
are a
fool for trying to save him, Anthony.
Notice their robes
His
are different
fate
from
was
the brown
decided
robes.
many centuries ago, as is the fate of this world.
Though there were black
Despite
robed
your
orders.
faith, there is little to save you from the power of Ulya.
Yeah, that looks nasty, doesn't it? Looks a little bit like a xenomorph. Those are bone thieves. That's the fourth kind of monster. We'll be seeing more of them later. Okay. Now, before I go, because I haven't saved this entire time, so we're going to save first, right here. I'm being silly. I should have saved after Elia. Now remember, we had a problem with a broken key. But now we have spells, and a very particular spell. The second floor key has been repaired. We can't get to the basement yet. We're going to save again. And then we'll see what's upstairs next time. Talk to you then. Bye.